Have you been practicing yoga for a bit but wanting to add in some more intensity? Then this is the class for you. In this class, I'll combine vinyasa flow with some strength moves to help build endurance and strength overall in your body. Let's get started. We'll begin at the back of your mat. Just close down your eyes for a brief moment, centering here, tuning your focus to your breath and your body. And just set an intention for your practice to build strength. You could say something like, I am strong, I am confident, I am powerful, anything that's resonating with you. A couple breaths feeling into that power. And then as you're ready, blink open your eyes. We'll hold on to our own hands here. Elbows come in and just rotate your wrists in one direction. Rotate your wrists in the opposite direction. Now bring your palms to touch, elbows are in, and we'll just lift the elbows up. So little micro contraction of our pecs here. And now we'll stretch by widening the elbows, bring your shoulder blades together and exhale in. So kneeling cat-cows, inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open. Next round, we'll take the right arm underneath the left. You can grab shoulders or full eagle arm stretch here. You can bring in the elbows towards the chest, chin to chest. Inhale, we'll widen again. And exhale, this time thread the left arm underneath, catch whatever grip feels good. Just stretch in between those shoulder blades. And we'll exhale, bring the elbows and chin in. Inhale, open up, bring your arms out in front of you, make a super tight fist. These are called starbursts. Widen the fingers, tight fist, widen, tight, widen, tight, widen, tight, widen. Good. Shake those hands out. Meet me in a tabletop position. From here, we'll take some dancing lions as we take some big circles of the shoulders and the hips, warming up our joints a little bit as we move into our high intensity yoga practice today. Switch directions if you haven't already. Good, and then come back to your tabletop position. Spread your shoulder blades away and then bring them in towards the spine. So these are scapular push-ups, in and push away. In, push, arms are staying straight. You're basically just gliding the shoulder blades in towards the spine and then away, in and then away. Come to a neutral tabletop. On your next inhale, open your right arm out to the side, bring your hand behind you, and then take these little mini crunches here as you crunch the elbow to the left arm. So inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Two more. Last one. Good, and open the arm. You'll set the hand down and we'll just switch sides. Open the left arm to the left, hand comes behind the head, crunch the elbow in, getting some rotation to your thoracic spine, starting to call on those obliques here. Two more. Good, and then set the hips back, stretch your shoulders here for a child's pose. Know that you can take this posture at any time throughout the practice. Come back to your tabletop position, curl your toes under, spread your shoulder blades away, tuck the pelvis under here so we're firing up the front core, and now just hover your knees in a hovering or floating tabletop position. Push the floor away with those hands. Firing up the strength in your arms. And begin to send your hips up. So the low spinal draw in. Keep those knees deeply bent as you press your chest towards your thighs. And now straighten your left leg, stretching the back of the leg. And switch. Straighten your right as you bend your left leg. And then come into your downward facing dog. Next, inhale, let's come into our plank position. So for this plank, have your hips in line with your shoulders. Super strong arms, feet hips distance apart. And you're going to bring your right arm out, so the hand's reaching out, and you'll bend onto the forearm, so the elbow's in line with your left hand, and then come onto both forearms, and then right hand straightens back to plank, and then left. And then we're switching sides. So we're moving basically from a forearm plank to a plank position. And as you do this, your pelvis is obviously going to rock side to side as you move, but we're trying to stabilize it with our core. You can at any time bring those knees down if needed. Stay with me. Okay, press it back to downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg up, push the floor away with your hands. Exhale, knee to nose. So spread those shoulder blades away. Inhale, 2 more times. Exhale, you're moving through a high plank. Inhale. Exhale. This time, place your foot. Inhale, sweep your arms up. High crescent lunge. Won't stay here long. Exhale, place your hands down. Listen up. Right leg lifts up for a 3-legged plank pose. Hold. Set the foot down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. We'll switch sides. Left leg lifts up. Exhale 3 times, knee to nose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Place the foot. Inhale, rise, high crescent lunge, not holding long. Exhale, plant your hands, strong single leg plank pose. Land the foot, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Come up high on your tippy toes, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, and inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale through a mountain pose. Bring your feet together. Inhale, reach your arms up. Let's take chair pose. Send the hips down, knees bent. Reach those arms up. Bring your hands to prayer. We're going to move into like a moving meditation here. So finding a spot to look at on the floor that's not moving is going to be helpful here. Weight shifts to your left foot. Hover your right foot. And now straighten your right leg. Hold. From here, straighten your left leg, reach that right leg out in front of you, sweep it behind you now for a warrior 3 with hands in prayer. Land your foot, high crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, bend the back knee, bend the elbows. Launch into a full warrior 3 with the arms out in front of you. Inhale into a stork pose, right knee bends. Exhale, land the foot back into chair pose, and we'll switch sides. Hands come to prayer, weight shifts to the right, hover the left leg, straighten our left leg, straighten the right as we keep the hands in prayer, swing the left leg back into a warrior 3 variation. Land your foot, high crescent lunge, dip the back knee and the elbows, launch it forward into a full warrior 3. Inhale up through stork pose. Exhale, bend both knees into your chair pose. Adding on from here, hands come to prayer, weight shifts to the left, hover your right foot, straighten the right leg. Straighten your left leg, lift the left leg, swing it back into that warrior 3 variation. Place your foot. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms up. This time, catch the floor. Give me that single leg plank pose. Option to do single leg chaturanga. We'll land the feet. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your left leg up and back. Exhale, left knee taps the left arm. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, twist it over towards the right. We'll take our fallen triangle. So you're threading your left leg through, you're on your left hand, right arm reaches up. Now we're going to dip the hips almost all the way down, and then inhale, lift them up. You can stretch the arm up. You keep going. You want to be sure that this left shoulder is staying nice and open, so you don't want to feel any pain there. Coming down and up. Keep it going, down and up. Last one, down and up. We'll close that up. A little challenge here, as if it's not hard enough, but we're going to see if we could take a chaturanga here. Oh, and then lift the left leg up. Exhale, place it in between your hands for a high crescent lunge. As you exhale, you'll launch into that full warrior three. Inhale up to stork pose. Exhale, land the foot into your chair pose, where we'll switch sides. Hands in prayer. Shift the weight to your right foot. Hover the left leg. Straighten the left leg now. Straighten the right. Lift that left leg. Swing it behind you into a warrior three version. We'll land the foot into that high crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, bend the elbow, bend the knee. Inhale up, catch the floor, land in that single leg plank, chaturanga. Land your foot, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. Keeping it moving here, right leg lifts up. Exhale, right knee, right arm. Inhale up, exhale, twist. Threading it through to that fallen triangle, where we're going down with the hips and lift up, down and up, down and up. Two more, down and up, down and up. Swing it around, pause, square off the hips and shoulders, shift forward, just see if you could bend your arms, even just like a centimeter here into chaturanga. And then we'll thread that right leg up and back. Exhale, place the foot, come into a high crescent lunge. Arms reach up, we're launching off the back foot into a full warrior three. Inhale up through stork pose, left knee bends. Exhale, land the foot into your chair pose. And inhale, we'll straighten it out into a mountain pose. Nice work. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hinge and fold into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. You can step back or jump it back through a vinyasa. And we meet in our downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to take some down dog to plank drills, and then we'll amp it up. Okay, so here we go from down dog to plank. Good, so now I want you to stay here if this feels like a good enough challenge for you. If you want to add on, we will add on our chaturanga push-ups. So we push down and then right back through our down dog. Let's do just, 3 to 5 or so. You can always bring those knees down and modify if needed. Push. Last one makes it 5. And downward facing dog. Nice work. Take a quick little break off of those wrists. You can meet me in a kneeling position. If it feels good, you can circle out the wrists a little bit. Good. And meet me now in a forearm plank. So on your forearms, push the floor away. Engage through the core by drawing the pelvis under and brace through the front of the core. Separate your feet hips distance apart here. We'll lift the right leg up and try to bring the right knee towards the right arm and then straighten. And then we'll do the same with the left. So we're just going back and forth. Good. Stay with me. You got this. 2 more. On both sides. Okay, stay in your forearm plank, but we'll rotate into a forearm side plank on the right side. Left hand will come to your hips, and we'll take some dips down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Go through your forearm plank and switch sides. Right hand comes to the hips, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. Good. Come back through to your forearm plank. Land the hips into your sphinx pose. Warm up your back body here a little bit by engaging your glutes. Resting here, an active rest. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. Let's set the chest all the way down. Bring the hands alongside the rib cage. Curl the toes under. We're going a negative chaturanga. So lift the knees, engage the elbows, point them behind you, and then press back through chaturanga, plank, and downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale. Let's reach the right leg up. Open the hip. And then exhale, swing the right knee all the way out to the side. See if you could tap the outside of the right shoulder. And then inhale it back. And two more, the outside, like you're trying to hit the tricep. And back. And on this last one, you'll step the foot to the outside of the hand. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And exhale, thread it through, tap those ribs. Inhale up, exhale, tap. Inhale up, exhale, tap. Now listen up, you're going to take a big step of your left foot forward. So you're in like a squat position, knees and hips on the same line. Reach your arms up, and then inhale, lift the chest like you're lifting a ball up, and then straighten up those legs. Exhale, pivot the heels in, come into a yogi squat. Good, so press the knees into the backs of the arms, arms into the knees. From here, land the hands, option for a crow pose. Now we're moving into a vinyasa, so if you are skipping out crow pose, I give you permission. You could also jump through a chaturanga or step it back. We take a vinyasa, we meet in a downward facing dog for our second side. Left leg lifts, open the hip, scorpion dog. Now we're keeping this hip open and bringing the knee to the outside of the arm. Give it a tap, open and tap. Good. Open and tap. Land the foot. Inhale, lift the left arm. Exhale, thread it through. Inhale, open. Exhale, tap. This is basically warming us up for some hard stuff we're about to do. Okay, so stay with me. Inhale, release the hand. Big step forward. Big squat here, reaching the arms up, lift the chest up, and then push up through those strong legs. Hands come to prayer, heels in. We land in our yogi squat. Good. Active rest here. I'm breathing. And another breath. Option for round 2 of crow pose, or you are going right into your vinyasa. And we'll meet in our downward facing dog. Now, we'll bend the knees, hop the hips into that yogi squat. We're going to jump up, back down, back through to chaturanga, push it up, and downward facing dog. And that's our move here. So coming into like a floating in towards our yogi squat, jump it up, land it back down, jump it back through a chaturanga push-up, and press it back to downward facing dog. Let's take about 3 more. So jumping through that yogi squat, hop it up all the way down. Knees can stay wide in that squat. Push it up and press it back. Okay, 2 more to go. Stay with me, getting our heart rate up. Pressing it back. Last one, just 1 more. You got this. And back, push it up, and press back to downward facing dog. Good job. Take a child's pose or a thunderbolt pose and feel the rush of maybe your blood, your heart rate. Just enjoy that. Let your breath settle here a moment. Okay, our last little round here. Come in through your downward facing dog. You can step or hop to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, soft bend in the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale through our mountain pose. So we'll start in a chair pose, knees bent. And we're kind of putting a lot of this stuff together. So reach those arms forward, drape the chest over the thighs. See if you could compress into a tight little ball. I know this is going to be hard for many, so if you need to widen the knees or use your hands, please do so. You're trying to sit down. You're coming into a boat pose. Knees can be bent or straight. And then into a half boat pose or hollow body shape here. Reach your arms above your head now. Pull it back through that boat. Come back through to chair and push up to stand. I know that that's not easy. So however you need to modify here, getting up and down off the floor without hands is a humbling experience. So you do your best. Up. Okay, should I tell you how many we're doing? I don't know. I always like to know. Maybe I don't know though. Stay with me. All right, we're just gonna do 2 more. You've got this. You can do 2 more of these. I know you can. You can always modify. You could even skip up the getting up and down and just do your boat to half boat. Amazing. Okay, let's do 1 more lower. 1 more lower all the way down. Good, let's stick that boat pose. Come into your half boat pose, hollow body. Reach those arms up and now straighten your right leg. Bring your hands and clap them. And then up, switch, clap. Switch, keep it going. If your neck is bothering you at all, you can bring your hands behind your head and just switch your legs. Good, stay with me. And last one. Good job, everyone. Release down. Enjoy the floor for a moment. Let your knees knock in, feet wide. One of the benefits of yoga is we explore those quiet moments of rest. I want you to feel your heart rate, feel the heat you've created in your body and the strength. Feel the support of the floor underneath you. Good. You can blink open your eyes. We'll start to cool it down here. Hug your right knee into your chest. Get a nice stretch through the low back. You can even widen the right knee out to the right. And then we'll cross the right knee over to the left. Big circle of the right arm here for a twist. A nice stretch through the chest. Return onto your back and switch sides. Left knee pulls in. You can widen your left knee out to the left. And we'll cross it over into our twist. Big sweep of your left arm. Keep the shoulder nice and open. Come onto your back for just a brief shavasana. Just give yourself 1 to 2 minutes to restore, relax, feel the energy flowing through your body from class. Close down your eyes. I invite you to stay in your shavasana, or if you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and toes and take a good morning stretch. And use your exhale to pull your knees into your chest. You'll roll to your right side and meet me in a seat. Hope you enjoyed today's high-intensity yoga routine. If you felt the burn, feel free to return to this again and again. And if you're looking to really deepen your practice, whether for your own personal development or to share the gift of yoga by teaching, I want to invite you to learn more about my 200-hour online yoga teacher training. I've linked it in the description, and I hope to see you in the next video.